Hello everyone, welcome back to our Moneyball series here with Barnsley. Now you're joining me as we are looking at strikers. Strikers is the next thing I wanted to look at. So I've just started looking through a few here. So I think if you notice in the matches, a lot of times when we are defending deep and we get stuck, we do go long early, time to time, into the striker. So no matter what, both strikers, because it goes both sides, I think have to be able to compete in the air. So I think the one issue with playing this 3-5-2 is somebody like, I don't know, a small striker like an Aguero type striker. I don't think we can fit them into this tactic. And that's what I don't like. I don't like a tactic when that happens, when you literally can't even fit a certain type of player into a tactic. I don't think in this match engine with the tactic the way it plays, we can. If I had someone like Aguero, I'd just sell them and buy other players that would fit in. I think if we have a pacey striker that sort of runs in behind, doesn't do much else, you can put them on the right wing back sort of area. But in terms of like an actual, a small striker, I don't think you could really fit somebody like that in. I mean, you probably could fit him into central forward attack, or maybe it's a wing back, but you're better off just cashing in. So we need strikers that can get their shots on target and can compete in the air. So I had a look. Colton Morris is our best striker. He came up on this list a second ago, and his headers win ratio was 50%. So I started to look minimum at 50. So I want somebody better than him that can win the ball in the air, but then hopefully can do other stuff better as well. So that's what we're looking at. I might try and hold fire on making this transfer. It's just the time, because I want to make sure they're quick as well. I don't just want a lump up front. I want to make sure that they. I see somebody right here, Josh Coyote. His shot percentage. Ignore that. That's bollocks. That's just the shit team he's playing in. So that's not a big sample size for him. But what I like about this is I know Josh he's not lightning fast, but he's quick enough, and he definitely wins enough headers. So that is definitely going to be happening. I'm going to be scouting him. And hopefully we can get a good indicator of how much they actually want for him. But we'll assign a scout to him, because that makes me happier that I know I've got somebody to fall back on there at the very least. And then if we keep looking at appearances here, like Griffiths here, Rio Griffiths. I mean, he fits the bill. He goes up for 18 aerial challenges per match, which is quite high. And he wins 56% of them. So you'd expect that player to be like a lump up front, right? But Rio Griffiths is actually 5'11", which means you'd expect that maybe he's not bad for pace and acceleration. His shots per 90 is 3, he gets 39% on target, which isn't the worst. So he, again, he's only available for loan, but I'm going to scout him because that looks quite good to me. Right, so you're getting to like your 70%. Now, these are your target men, really. If you can find anybody that's played a few games and is up here for heading percentage and happens to be quick, you've got the player we want right now. He's worth a lot of money, though. That's the only problem there. I'm going to shortlist him anyway, and we'll scout him just purely because if we somehow get the money at any point, then we know who the sort of big signing would be. That sort of does the strikers then, to be honest. We've got our wing back coming in. We've got a wing back coming in. We've got a centre back coming in, left-sided centre back. We could potentially have a couple of strikers. Central midfield is another issue, I think, a little bit. We're not really amazing there. I want somebody that has good dribbles per 90, but also has good key passes per 90. A proper sort of box-to-box player that's good in possession. Now, these two names here are pretty good. Brad Potts has had 17 starts. That's quite a lot. Key passes per match doesn't seem like it's the best, but it's a good sample size for him. He has good dribbles per match, so let's shortlist him purely for the dribbles per match, really. Then key passes per match. The first name with the decent sample size is probably going to be. Dan Johnson looks all right. If we look at his, Dan Johnson looks quite good for it. He's left-footed as well, so he'll go onto the shortlist for that. Let's get a couple more. Aaron Wildig. He's got a pretty good sample size, but he also plays in League One. That's what I'm sort of factoring in a little bit now as well, is where they're playing. Barnsley plays for Rotherham, who are in League One as well. I think that's good enough. I'm just going to conclude this by looking again at a potential fullback to play centre-back. Kane Vincent Young's got unbelievable key tackles, and his tackles per game is extremely high. Is he high on that? No, he's not the highest, but that's a lot of players there that don't really count. How far down is he on this? He's actually quite high as well. So I would definitely shortlist him and scout him. I can probably scout another player and get away with it. I think most of my scouts are doing 3 players at once, which is about the maximum you'd want. So let's look at tackles per game and tackle. Let's look at tackle ratio and get it down to like in the 90s, so it's realistic, and appearances, and then we're looking at tackles per game. So tackles per game, if that's like around 2 and they're high, so like Kake is extremely high on all of that. So like he's the last one I think I would look at here as my last sort of option to, and he's got high interceptions per game. I like him a lot. He gets good high percentage of his headers, and he also passes really well. That is a perfect player to play right side of the back three. Right, we're done. I hope I shortlisted everybody that I scouted. That is everybody done. Now what we'll do, we'll play this game against Blackburn, and then I'll skip a few days, and if there's any news to bring to you, I will. And then, yeah, we'll see how the episode's going at that point. So I'll see you in a second for the Blackburn game. Okay, Tommy Smith's contract is about to expire. There's a lot of wages. I'm going to ignore him for now because his wages are extremely high. That's just no chance of us signing him, to be honest. I mean, Callum Britton's back, but I'd rather not play him. I've given up with that sort of player to play wing back now. We'll go with Aaron Iseka as the wing back. Start with the team and we'll see how we get on. As the manager says, pick up where you left off. It's a narrow diamond against us, which is always interesting to play against with a back three. So Ronaldo whipping in crosses. Who the hell is that? Wow, there you go, lads. Got Ronaldo pinging it from the back. Free kick to Blackburn. They can play it around. They get through the back line. They score finally with Kadara. We need to keep going. We need to get through January. That's what we need to do. Let's say, show me something else in the second half. Blackburn have the ball. They're going to play it on the back. And thinking, do I put close down more on their fullbacks? Because the problem, it's gone all the way through the keeper. The problem is, the wing backs, I want them to go and press out high and aggressive. So I don't want them to sit back. So maybe we could adjust the opposition instructions to allow them to do that more. But that was disappointing. Oh, we're in, don't he? Sure, he's got to finish it. I mean, no chance. We can't take chances like that, lads. Like, he doesn't need to back this far. So this is the problem with the T1 playmaker. If he's on support duty, in possession he goes too high and we get hit on the counter-attack because the centre-backs also go a bit high, don't they, the side centre-backs. But then just they're out of possession, he's like back with the defence. And he doesn't need to be. So Palmer's won it, ping it clear. You had him right there. You've still got him. Okay, now you've still got him. There you go. Cotton Morris is in. We're in 1v1. Surely he's got to finish. It does. 2-1. Come on. I hear Callum Britton to Bassey to Britton. Morris headed and keepers. Oh, has it gone over the line? Oh, it's an own goal. What we'll do is we're not going to go for it like that. What we'll do is we'll make it a more realistic sort of tactic here. We'll just drop it to attacking, drop everybody back, and we'll go with that. Corner's whipped in, far post, headed away. There's a player free here. Oh my God, if he's not offside, what are we doing? What are we doing on the corner? What are we doing on the corner? The rage, makes you build inside when you have to stay unlucky in the game, but really you want to start throwing cups around. Luckily for us, Tom Barkusen already plays wing back, that's useful. And Bowler already plays centre back, that's also useful. So we've got two of our signings in. Right, what I'm going to do then, and end the episode here, we'll come back for the Forest game and we'll do some more transfers in the next one. Well, I don't know what the words are for my level of frustration with this tactic and the players within it. Sometimes it just infuriates me, but I'm going to stick to it. I almost want to see that if we did get the better players, would it turn around? That's what I want to see as well. So what I'll do is off camera, the only thing I'm going to do is look for some goalkeepers. And so you don't have to sit through that. Then we'll bring that back ready to go. And then we'll continue to play matches and look at other positions as we go. So we've still got a lot of money to spend. And we've got a bit more wages as well if we do that. 2.2 is good. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.